To all the biggity bad herpes boys and girls out there, and I just mean the bad ones. So I know a couple people that play a good game. Oh gosh, do I have tobacco on my lips? Say like that too? I don't think so. That play a good game. And they look all posh in their pictures, or they're skiing, or they're going to France for the first time for a week. And I'm not talking about any low bottoms here, like some moron at one of these recovery. People more high class than that, not that high class. But they latch on to people that are. So they have herpes, or they have herpes, right? Or they get herpes, and they blame it on the other person. Now, I know somebody from high school, I won't say names, her now husband never asked her to, for like a year and a half. And they always used, they wrapped it up. So, and I don't think, he bats for that. But so then he tells it that, that person has herpes. And then they never really, because then you have to take Valtrex, right? Right? So shout out to all the good people that got it. It only takes once. I am very thankful I don't have anything. Also, I got chickenpox when I was 18 years old in high school, Redwood High School. And my mother said I thought I had them earlier in preschool or something. I had them everywhere. And when I mean everywhere, I had them everywhere. My butt cheeks were, my ears, my throat. Okay, I was out of school for 6 weeks and they were everywhere. And at first, she wouldn't take me to the doctor. She got me that oatmeal bath, right? And I was pretty sick for weeks, and I was scared, not bad, that they would never go away. And she would check my breathing in my throat. They say you can die in your teenage years or adult years, and I mean everywhere. So every time I peed, not to be gross, health and wellness, the stinging sensation on my butt of the chickenpox. Then finally, she took me to a doctor, and I got Valtrex for the chickenpox strain. I don't have the herpes strain, right, to get cold sores or anything like that. Do you know it cleared up and almost instantaneously? And I had like a scar right there that went away. And I kept that Valtrex bottle for years. And she let me suffer for 6 to 8 weeks. Why? So I would become ugly. And then I heard from a beloved family member recently that she was mad and resentful at her wedding where none of us got drunk. And I mean none of us. Not any of my good family from America. And that's it that I know of. None of us. She was mad. I was getting attention. I had blonde, longer hair. I remember a dress my father got me. It was Betsey Johnson, I remember. And my father has a knack, and he's not a perv or anything. He buys me dresses, sends them to Greece, Alaska, wherever I'm living, and they always will fit like a glove, but not too tight. And it wasn't provocative at all. And my mother was jealous of me. Now, I did tear up after, because she was treating myself and her, lifelong almost best friend like complete and total shit, and her daughter. And I was done then. And I paid for my ex-husband's plane fare working as a cocktail waitress, right? And I had these pair of Versace glasses. I loved them. They were brown, real, and they were more square, but they look good on me. They're in, stolen in Fayette, Alabama, 202 2nd Avenue Southeast 2. And they're cream on the side because he had gotten fired from National Bank of Greece and couldn't pass that something 7 test.